What up? What up? Got a surprise for you guys today. Um, got a pretty good surprise for you guys today.
You need 10. Play clock at 4. From the pocket. Launching downfield. Underthrown and intercepted. Keely Ringo has an escort down the sidelines. All the way to the end zone. And Georgia is going to conquer the Crimson Tide.
What up, Nate? What up? What up? Let's play that again. Play it again.
Third down. Bryce Young's career. You need 10. Play clock at 4. From the pocket. Launching downfield. Underthrown and intercepted. Keely Ringo has an escort down the sidelines. All the way to the end zone. And Georgia is going to conquer the Crimson Tide.
What up? What up? One more time. One more time, and then we'll start the show.
Bryce Young's career. You need 10. Play clock at 4. From the pocket. Launching downfield. Underthrown and intercepted. Keely Ringo has an escort down the sidelines. The way to the end zone. And Georgia is going to conquer the Crimson Tide.
That's a great thing, man. What's up, DA? I love that profile picture, dog. I love the profile picture. Let's see if we can find one more.
Billingsley in motion, goes back to the right side. Again, Bryce stands back, looks, throws, it's intercepted. Caught by the Bulldogs at the 20, up the near side, 25, to the 15, to the 40. Down the near sideline, 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Georgia, on their second interception of the night.
That was Alabama's. That was their radio guy. That's why he didn't sound so excited. Raj says Keely Rambo. Don't tell me that's what he called Keely Ringo. Please don't tell me that's what he called him. What the heck, Salita? You're not doing yourself a favor, dog. That's all I got to say. But anyways, Nate, Jay, let the big dog eat. Chase, BA, and her awesome profile picture, which I know is small, but I can tell what it is. Raj, what's up, y'all? Raj, you beautiful MFers taking a smoke break before tubby time. Oh, okay. That's cool. Appreciate you jumping on there, Mr. Raj. You're welcome to call in if you want, Raj. But yeah, what's up, Pizza Woman? I know, dude. Rambo's pick six is legendary. Yeah, Rambo's pick six was legendary, dog. What is up, P Digits? Bro, Raj told me, P Digits, that y'all talk and that you a cool person, man. So and I know you cool. You've helped me out. So as far as like helping my basketball team and stuff like that. So I know you cool people, but just definitely, bro. Chase, we will tonight, bro. We will tonight for sure. Got my pool table today. Man cave complete. Raj got a pool table. All right, I might have to get off the stream and head to Athens, y'all. I might have to head on down. But anyways, guys, so it's the first time that we've done a stream in a long time. It feels like it's been forever. I've definitely missed you guys. Last week, I had gotten really sick, like really sick. I mean, I worked through it because you got to work to live. So it was tough, but I didn't know anything else to do. I didn't feel good enough to get on here and do a live stream. So I thought, you know what? We'll do a game stream. Ended up working out. We've had a few of you guys jump on and hang out while we do these little gaming streams. And so it's been fun. And we did more and more. And now I've got people hitting me up all the time. You know, hey, when are you going live again? I want to jump on and watch. Or, hey, blah, blah, blah. You know, and it's been really fun to me because that was kind of my getaway. And now I get to share my getaway with you guys. So it's been cool. But I have missed being on here talking with you guys as well. So it's good to be back. Yeah, I'll make a video on it tomorrow. It's personal because it was a family member's that's passed. Got you, Raj. That's really neat, man. That's cool that it was given to you. Yeah, I can't wait to see it. They are giving it to UNC, so it will be all blue bloods. Oh, you saying the referees are giving it to UNC? I need to turn on the game. I need to pay attention to it. But away from that, oh, do I need to tell what's up, Pigskin Pete, man? Man, I've been worried about you, dog. I was just making sure you were okay, or somebody didn't like kidnap you and you were putting the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. Like, I was gonna come save you, man. But how about this? I guess I'll go ahead and tell you this. I should have probably made it the title in the video, but y'all, TB got he said UNC just better. TB got a job offer, and like, oh, don't get me wrong, like I love my job, guys. The tough part is, you guys know I love my kids. Like I love the kids that I train. I love training. I love coaching. That's my peace. That's my getaway from the real world, and I love it. It is. I love it. Well, my job will have me getting off at said time, 4:30, but I'll be 2 hours away, 2.5 hours away. And it's kind of cutting into the fact that I can't do what I want to do that makes me happy. Instead, I'm doing for a company that makes more money than I'll ever make in my life. And so it's the thought of, I don't care if I have to bag groceries for the rest of my life if I can do what I want to do. So I download this thing called Snag a Job, whatever it is. I'm sitting there, I'm looking through it, and a shift supervisor pops up at Arby's. And I'm like, you know what? So I talked to Rich about it. I talked to Rhino about it. And they're like, look, man, doesn't matter. Do that, and then let that fund your website and your coaching and training, and then let that take you. Finish your college degree. You're not going to be doing it forever. So I look on there. Guys, I'm going to be getting paid almost double if I, do it. So I end up applying for it. The next day I get a call from Arby's, which it's literally 2 miles down the road, not 2.5 hours away. Sweet onion sauce. So it's 2 miles down the road, and the lady calls me in to talk. And so this is literally how it went. Okay. Walk in, and she goes, have you graduated high school yet? I was like, ma'am, I'm 28. She's like, no, you're not. No, I really am. I'm 28. She's like, let me see your ID. I was like, are you serious right now? So get out, give my ID. And she goes, okay. And so we sit down, and she's like, look, my name's so-and-so. And I was like, look, my name's Brian. It's nice to meet you. And I said, before we start, can I give you my situation so you understand what I'm going through right now? So I explain it about how I'm not able to give a lot of time to my kids, and how for me, I can train for 30 minutes and make $30. So if I could train an hour and a half to 2 hours a day, I have a chance of making around, $90 to $120 extra a day, plus training my kids and coaching and all that. What's up, Puff Daddy? And I was just explaining how this is taken away from it, and blah, blah, blah. And she goes, like, I probably talked for a few minutes. She said nothing else. She goes, all right, that's all I needed to hear. She's like, how long do you need to let your job know that you're leaving? I was like, but you don't want to talk about the job? She goes, no, I don't need to. She said, the fact that you're that passionate about that, which it sounds like you're very passionate about it, that's what I want here. She was like, we usually have people coming in that are just wanting money. They're just, they just looking for a job. And it's like, we will work around your schedule. I will make sure that you work 9 to 4 and not a minute past. You will be able to have all that time for your kids. You live right down the road, so you can be there for your 4:30 session, your 5:36. Like, you will not have to stress anymore about that. And she was like, well, your credentials and your resume, you were easily, and so I'm like, well, how much Java mocha shake? I've never had that, Mrs. Pete. I need to try it. I love Arby's, but I've never been there. What's up, Joey? And so I was like, well, how much, I'll be getting paid? Because I get paid $15 an hour right now. And she goes, I'm not sure we could double that, but I could get it close. And I was like, wait, so, okay. And I said, well, on the app, on the app, when I was looking at it, it said you guys do like insurance and all. She goes, because you would be a manager, this will give you dental, health, all, and I'm like, whoa. So I'm going to be getting everything that I got in my other company, plus more money. I just don't know how to tell the company I'm at right now. I have no idea. Oh, Jamocha. You mean a Tiger Baskin shake, Mrs. Pete? Because that's what I'm thinking. I think it looks like me. Is that right? And so this is what I thought was really cool, guys. On top of that, I'm super excited. I was so crunk about it. She proceeds to tell me that our boss is Small Munden Senior. Small Munden Jr. is a linebacker at the University of Georgia, the highest rated linebacker that we have ever signed at the University of Georgia. She was like, he just went to the national championship game and sent us all, pictures, all this. And she was like, my son actually is committed to Florida State. And I'm like, bro, what? She was like, yeah, so we've actually been looking for like training and stuff. And it just hit me. Guys, I have got to get out of my own way. And I think for a lot of you guys, it's the same exact thing. We are all at some point in our life, we run into those walls where we just feel like we're going through the everyday motion. We feel like we're doing things. We have a reason we're doing it this way. And we finally come across something and we're like, the hell have I been doing? Like, what have I been doing? Like, and now I look at it, I've been trying so hard to work my tail off to, yes, for me, but for my parents as well. My parents are in a tough position. Ever since all that bad happened, months ago, they've been living in a camper. They have been living in a camper for the last, 5-6 months. And I have been stressed trying to work a lot while also coaching and training, trying to make money, but also give time to my kids, help all my kids out with all the stuff they're going through. And when I finally just shut the hell up and started just letting things fall into place, things started falling into place. I had a kid, she's a basketball player. She plays on a D2 college, North Georgia. She almost played for a national championship. If they won the other day, they would have moved on to the national championship. Well, they didn't. They lost. They're in the semifinals. She messages me the day after and says, hey, is there any way I can help you with training and like coaching and stuff like that? And I'm thinking, that's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about, letting stuff fall into place. So now I have somebody who is playing college basketball. I'm already good at what I do. But now being able to make group sessions, being able to host camps, I get to not only just make money, which is good to make money, I get to take care of my parents and get that monkey off my back while also making myself more money and growing myself and funding all of the things that I want to do in life and just be a beast. Like, I want to dominate life. And my whole life, I feel like I've always been held back. And this last year, ever since I jumped on YouTube, things have done nothing but. I didn't know you were blocked, Christian. Ballard, I didn't know you were blocked. How do I unblock Ballard? Appreciate that, Pete. I appreciate that. Vision to work is 99%. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you're saying mine is at 99% or if that's what it takes out of life. But no, I'm just excited, guys, because this will allow me to make more money, but also do everything that I want to do. And with all that's going on right now, I think this is kind of my sign that I can be way more than I ever imagined I could be. Lately, a few of my kids have kind of been talking to me about what goes on away from, basketball. And I won't tell you names, but I'll tell you situations. I had one of my kids, we talked last week, and I just asked her, I said, you can tell me, you can say, hey, coach, shut the hell up. Or, and it's an 8th grader. I said, you can tell me, hey, coach, shut the hell up. I don't want to talk about it. I was like, but I'm curious. What's the situation with your parents? And she told me that when she was younger, that her parents split up. She was with her mom. She got taken from her mom. Her mom was on drugs. And, yeah, she got taken. Finally, her mom got clean. She got to go back and live with her mom. And now she spends all her time with her dad. And it's like, and I was like, well, I would have never guessed that. And so she talked about it, and she was like, well, I don't let things bother me, blah, blah, blah. And it was like we talked a good bit about all of it. And what I thought was really neat was I got to tell her everything that I've been through. And I told her the story about how when I was in middle school that this, my dream girl who I'd wanted to be with ended up wanting to be with me. And everything went perfect. And I was so surprised. And we went on a date. Her parents came. Her parents loved me. I was dirt poor. They were filthy rich, living like a 4 or 5 story house. And the next day at school, after that weekend, that Monday, I got bullied by, 15 kids because no N word could ever be with a white girl. And my kid's face just like changed completely. Like, and she was so upset. She was like, that's not fair, But I said, look, like, it is what it is. I said, what you went through isn't fair. But you don't see me being bitter about all these things that have happened in my life. Instead, I'd rather help kids like you kind of see that you can be way more than what, way more than what you want to be, way more than what you thought you could be. And like, ever since then, that kid has been in the best mood. I mean, she's telling me everything, like, all the time. We had a little hangout for the team to come over yesterday, and her and a few kids came over, and I bought pizza. What is it? We watched UConn versus somebody. We watched basketball. We played basketball outside. And I think these kids are finally realizing we care more for them than just on the court. Like, we care about their lives. We care about their future. And I think, I know Mrs. Pete, but I mean, it is what it is. Like, that was one of the small things that happened. Like, moving to 4 high schools, moving 28, 29 times now. We always had people try to take advantage of our parents because my parents were deaf. Like, it is what it is. But when my kids realized that all of that I feel happened so I could be who I am for them, they respect me so much more. And I had 2 of my former players come out, got to talk to my team the other day or last week. I have a kid, her name's Victoria Saxton. She plays for South Carolina, who's playing tonight. I'm going to get her to FaceTime. If she's back in town, I'll get her to come talk to the team. But she'll FaceTime them. I have one of my friends from high school who is a reporter for ESPN. She played at Tennessee. I'm going to get her to FaceTime them. Like, I'm doing everything I can to give these kids everything. Like, that's, I don't know. And I know I'm just harping on. I'm going on and on. What's up, Neil? What's up, guys? But I'm just everything's so surreal right now with how getting out of my own way has been the best possible thing in the world. It has been the best possible thing in the world that's happened to me. And yeah, so I'm excited and I'm crunk about it, but I don't know. I just wanted to tell you guys. I thought that was something you all would like to hear. So it's been fun. I don't know how these next couple of weeks are going to go. I don't know how I'm going to tell my boss, kind of what's going on. But I was promised when I got on to the job that I'd be getting off at this time and I'd be able to do everything I want to do. But that's not the case. And I feel bad about it, but it's business. It's not my fault. Facts, Fishing. Thank you, Friction. Yeah, BA, for sure. I know. And that's why I'm telling you guys. That's exactly why I'm on here talking to all of y'all. Like, y'all are the ones that have been here. You've seen it from the beginning. You've seen it from when, heck, I don't know, when I had that stream a long time ago where all I did was just play, like, sad music or just whatever. I was just in my feelings, and going from there to where I am now, I feel like facts, Pete. Yeah, facts. Can I like get $100 on ones and throw it across the room, or would that be too much? I have a better opportunity, and just all the ones and everything goes slow motion, and the ones start. That might be too much. That might be overkill. But yeah, so we'll see though. And the reason I feel bad, guys, it's not the leaving part. We've been understaffed, and we just had 2 more guys leave. So I know me leaving is going to hurt because I do the job of 2 people. All these other people do 7, 8 houses in 1 week. In 1 day. And for me, they put like 14 tickets on mine for a day. So I get that I'd get more done, but that's the part I don't like too. I don't like being taken advantage of. So yeah, facts. No, I appreciate that. I will. So yeah, that's what's been going on with me for the last couple of weeks. And I'm just seeing these opportunities come up left and right. I feel that I have a chance to dominate. Yeah, I know. Agree. I agree, Mrs. Pete. Joey says, see, us country folks have no trouble telling our bosses things. Hell, we even write songs on it. Is that what West Virginia is about? Or John Denver's yeah, that's what that song is about, I think. So I'm locked in. I'm definitely ready to just dominate life, but what I'm ready for is to not prove it to anybody, not even prove it to myself, but just prove it didn't matter that I wasn't supposed to make it, that I was one of the kids that started from below ground level and not only had to fight to just get to ground level, but then from there fought and just dominated. And in everything that I touch, my work ethic, like you said, my work ethic, my motivation, my whatever it is, my drive, it does not matter what you put in front of me. I'm going to dominate it. And I think that's what I want to do for anybody that I come across, anybody's life that I touch. I want them to be able to dominate whatever obstacle or whatever barrier is in their way. I want them to take it on. I feel like, and I know we've all been through that. We have all been at that situation where we come across a barrier or we come across an obstacle, and it's not that we go around it, we go over it or through it. We just kind of stop. We just kind of sit still. That's it. And we kind of feel like the barrier will go away, and a week goes by, 2 weeks go, 3 weeks, months go by, and it's still there. And we're like, well, and we talk ourselves out of facing it. And facts. Well, I'm proud of you, Miss Pete. I said Miss. I'm proud of you, Mrs. Pete. I apologize by that, Mr. Pete. But yes, and that's also. And for me, my goal, dominate with everything I'm doing now, start making ridiculous money, take care of my parents, start going back to school, start taking a class or two every semester. And when I get my degree, I'm going to go coach in college, no matter where it is, and I'm going to work my way up. I know everybody says, oh yeah, I coach, I do this, I'm good at I'm damn good at what I do. Like before I was not confident enough to say that, but after seeing all these other coaches I've ever come across in my life, unless they are on TV, I feel like I'm a better coach than them. And I know I haven't shown y'all a lot of coaching, but I think I'm going to start doing more and more of that, show y'all what we do at practice and show you guys kind of the real me. And I don't mean like as a fake me, but show you guys what my gift is and let you guys see stuff like that. Facts, P digits. Growing up poor with things overcome makes for sure fishing. And that's why I love sports, because fishing in sports, you can control an environment. You can control things that take overcoming instead of it being a chaotic environment where maybe you're out at a party and you got to make a decision. Do I ride with these people he's been drinking? Do I ride with them, or do I call my parents? I know my parents will be mad at me. Like, take a decision or a situation that's not as crazy. And in sports, you can make a controlled situation where it may be a little chaotic, but we can stop right there and talk about it. You can learn to overcome things in a controlled environment where it won't hurt you as much as life does. But once you get used to it and you get smarter at making those decisions and how to make those decisions, or how to ask how to make those decisions, when you get out to the real world, you will then have a concept or a mindset where you can take on stuff like that. That's how I feel about life. That's how I feel about sports. I feel that sports is the key to being able to take on life. You get your ass whooped here and there. Life will whip your ass a lot. But understanding in sports that it's not the end of the world. You can pick back up, move right on, do it again, go right back at it. Life takes that too. And yeah. Dang, this is a preaching session. I'm a straight preaching session for me. I tell our kids all the time I had a full ride to college and also had 2 jobs to make ends meet. Exactly. And when you're in that zone, nothing else matters. It doesn't. When you're in that zone, Mrs. Pete, nothing else matters. I don't party. I'm not out here. My phone dry. You know what I mean? My phone stay dry unless it's people trying to play the video game. That's it. But my phone is dry. I don't talk to girls like that. I don't, like I said, I don't go party. I'm not out at bars or anything drinking. I do not do anything except what I want to do, what I want to dominate in life. Like, I am obsessed with it. And seeing it now start to pay off and seeing everything, and it's been paying off, but seeing it start to pick up now, it's really opening my eyes to, like, all the years of just focusing on what I want to do, watching coaching clinics on YouTube, talking to coaches, emailing people, learning from every person I come across is paying off. And I'm going to use it to my advantage. So I agree. Hey, I got a better opportunity, do my thing. I mean, it's not like I ain't drink either, Miss Pete, but I'm just saying that it wasn't my full lifestyle, it wasn't fully, so now were there times where I might have overdid it? Of course. But I learned my lesson. I learned that, if I want what I want out of life, I can't go down that path. And I just had to. This is the tough part, and I love my parents to death, guys. My parents, being deaf, they were always behind. Like, they were really loving. I'll tell you guys this. My parents were so supportive, so loving. My 9th grade year, I wasn't great at basketball in high school. When I got out of high school, I got really good at it. When I was in 9th grade, I made JV on basketball. The JV team, right? My dad went out. We were already poor. We were behind on a lot of payments. I knew we were because we always had to talk about it as a family, understand, do certain things, I can't get certain things. My dad went out and got a loan just so he could make it to every single one of my JV games. A loan just so he could make it to every one of my games and be in the stands. He couldn't yell my name. He's deaf. He can't speak. But just so he would know, or I would know, that he would always be there. Like, that's something I will never, ever forget. And for me, that's why I do not mind dedicating my life to, yes, my kids and all that, but a percentage of that will go back to taking care of them, making sure that they're comfortable and they're not freaking living in a camper. Like, what kind of shit is that? So there's a lot of things that I feel have made me the way I am, but facts, Chase, I got you. Another thing that took years for me to get through to TJ, sometimes when you were taking in these young kids and coaching them, they can be competitive and be good for them, for the team. Sometimes it's just about finding a good group of peers your age, you can share a bond rather than trying to make a career. Friction, exactly. My kids know that you might not go pro. You might not go to a big college. But if you could do good enough to use that to get into college, whether it's a D2, D3, NAIA, JUCO, community college, and get your degree to then help you do what you want to do. So, yeah. What's up, traveling? So, yeah. Your boy TB, I'm a little excited. I'm happy. And none of this would have been possible if it wasn't for Steven taking me in. Whenever we got evicted almost a year ago and all that happened, we were trying to help somebody out and we ended up getting evicted from the house. And my parents, we couldn't find a place to stay, and they ended up moving into a camper, and I didn't have anywhere to go. Steven offering for me to move into his basement, like, that's the kind of stuff that, like, I'll never forget, Like, that's the kind of stuff for me that's what shows me that God is real. People can say all day long, like, oh, well, the Bible was this, the Bible, like, I don't care. Like, the Bible is what it is. Like, I mean, we've been to church. The reason I don't go to church is I don't want to sit here and hear the pastor talk about, well, little Jimmy turned the corner and there was a goat reaching for an apple hanging from the limb of a tree. And Jimmy plucked the apple and gave it to the goat. What the fuck? No, I don't care. Like, that has nothing to do with me. Okay? Unless you can translate it into what I'm going through, there's nothing to do with me. That's why, for me, the Bible is a study guide. When you can translate stuff like that, and that's what I do to my kids, when you can translate things in the Bible to our everyday life, it helps them to understand why stuff like that happens. So, and how to get through it. And that's why, for me, like, people like Steven, in my eyes, are like almost like a guardian angel type deal. Like, when you're at your lowest and you have no idea what's going to happen, and you know nothing, you don't know what's coming next, you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, and people come in and they swoop you up and save you, like that's how I know he's real. So yeah, I'm very grateful for what I have, and that's why I put the work ethic in. That's why I act the way that I do, and that's why, in my eyes, that I won't take life for granted. And I know you guys know that. Yeah, for sure, Friction. And Jay, facts. You're welcome to Jay Shipes. If you come through my drive-through, I'm gonna do the whole. You're gonna be like, "Hey, this is Jay. Can I have a number 7 and a large Coke?" And I'm gonna be like, "Yes." And then, no, that'll be all. And then, no, I said that'll be all. That'll be all, sir. And then, so, anyways, Miss Pete said, I have my tribe of women I've known for 20 plus years, plus Pete, who have always supported me. Gotta find your tribe. Mrs. Pete, facts. And I keep my circle small as possible because I had to cut people out of my life who I do think are good friends. And I know they will not understand this, but people who do not have the same level of goals that you have, who don't have that same determination, the same motivation, the same work ethic, the future, the outlook on the future, your perspective as you have, they'll bring you down. It is what it is. That's not, it is what it is. It's not trying to talk bad on people, but I want so much out of life. I can't hang around people who only want a little bit out of it. Like, because then it looks like I'm trying to brag or I'm trying to one up everybody. And it's like, no, I'm not trying to prove anything to anybody. Thank you, Friction. Pigskin Pete says you won't be able to hear Jay over his speakers. Facts, Jay. Hello? Hello? Yeah, I'll have number 7. Hello, sir. I can't. Can you pull up to the window? Agreed. Pete and I have had to cut. Yes. And it's nothing against them. It is nothing against them. And I love them dearly. And over the years, I've had them try to hit me up. I've had them try to reach out to me. And it's like, I can't. If I'm going to do what I want to do, I'm doing it. And I've always been like that. If I want something, I'm going to go get it. And this is my thought. If it takes 3 years to get it, let it take 3 years. But I'm not going to let you bring me down and make me drag it out and postpone it and prolong it to where it takes 7 years. You get one life. Like, you get one life. I'm not going to go, hey, God, can I get an extension? My friends are trying to chill for the next couple of years. Can I stay at 27 for like 2-3 years max, bro? That's it. It's not how life works. And that's how a lot of these people are. They go through their teens and their 20s just like not caring about anything. And then they get 30 and 35 and realize that they effed up and missed out on everything. And now they're bitter people. Now they hate everybody. It's like, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to be bitter. I'm literally 28 right now, and I still feel like I'm behind. All these 35, 40, 45, 50-year-old coaches out here that I know personally who I feel I am far better than they are, and I still feel like I'm behind because I try to compare myself to these legendary Hall of Fame coaches that maybe I'll never catch. I'll never be as good as they are. But if I fall short and I'm half as good, then I'm doing myself a favor. So, true, some of my oldest friends I avoid like the plague traveling. Facts. Chase already hate everybody. Bro, you like 10 years old. You hate everybody because they stole your gummy worms? Like, come on, bro. You love who you love, but then you also have to realize you got to look out for yourself and your family. Exactly. And I'm not one of these people that's like, I can't be one of these people who looks at life and go, look, my parents, they helped me out, but it's time for me to move out on my own. It's time for me to focus on me, blah, blah, blah. I don't have the luxury. I don't have the ability to be able to say my parents are good, they're well off, they're fine. My parents shouldn't have to work. Like with where my sister and my brother are, and I understand that they have a family, but in my eyes, everything that my parents have done to give me the life that they've given me and put me in the position they've put me in, for me to live in the South and not have an accent, no offense, fish and football, but for me to have a great vocabulary, for me to have great intellect, for me to have all of these things that I have on life, I owe them more than I'll ever be able to tell them. And Like, there's been a few times in the past, guys, where like, I've broke down crying, and I would just call my dad and just tell him, like, I will do everything in life to make sure that you guys at some point are able to just relax. You don't have to work. You could just chill and go fishing all the time and hang out and, instead of having to bust your tail just to make ends meet because, we have other people in our family who would rather just focus on them. You don't make videos laying on your side, so you're already ahead of the game. Facts. There we go. Unless the people laying on their side have wheels on the bed they're laying on. Well, I don't know. You still have to push the bed. Okay. No, you're right. No, you're right. Yeah, I will, Mrs. Pete. I definitely will. These teenagers in here bitch about their upbringing. Geez, they don't know shit. Yeah, I know. No, and that's I know, and that's for me is what is so big to me is I would never have time to explain all the things that have happened to me, but I don't have to. I'm not here for sympathy, I'm not here to get, you're so strong, TB. Like, I'm not here for that. I'm here because you guys can tell by the way I talk about things that have happened that I've been through trauma. I know that. I can understand that. But I also know that that's not going to define me. Like, that will never define me. And you guys know that as well. So it's an amazing thing. Life is amazing. And we're all lucky to live it. We're all lucky to have what we have. Should make a trophy of champion of life. The trophy champion. See what you say. Yeah, facts, Jay. Yeah, as soon as you label yourself a victim, it becomes crippling. Raj, I've took bigger than these teams. Yeah, so and ultimately, that's why too I want my kids to know my story, but also see the way I work and the way that I grind, because I want them to look at it and go, well, maybe my problems aren't so bad. Maybe my problems aren't so big. Like, facts, I'm taking a chest. I'm going to wipe my ballad. That's funny, man. We keep telling our 14-year-old he has no concept of struggle. His sense of entitlement will not be accepted. I agree. And I don't know the perfect answer to that, because you see these people all the time. Like, here's one. These churches, they'll all go on a trip to a really poor place just to show what it's like to be poor. Like, we're going to give bread, water, and potatoes to those kids over there, okay? Remember how lucky you guys have it. And you got these kids giving out potatoes, and these people who are really living that life of struggle walking up, like they're picking up the bag, or getting their food, and they don't care about who these people are. Like, it's food to them. They're appreciative. They love it. And then these kids go back home and they're like, dude, this one time we went this place and these people, like, they didn't have, like, they weren't even fully clothed. We were giving them food and stuff. And it's like showing somebody that there are more poor people out there is one thing, but walking over there and like, you know what I mean? I don't know the perfect answer to that though. Like, I don't know how to explain sense of entitlement to somebody. So let's see. P digits, damn right. TB, trauma happens to everyone, and it's not a crutch, it's a hurdle. Yeah, exactly. Appreciate that, Mr. TF, Mr. Fools. Look, you don't use your trauma as an excuse for your unsuccessfulness. You use those traumas to make you succeed. You deserve everything that comes to you. Thank you, BA. But also BA as well. I know I don't know everybody in here's story, but that's like for BA. And I know I say this all the time, but BA a strong MFer. Like, she is. And meeting you at the Slob Olympics, I don't think there was one time that you weren't smiling. So that's the part that I respect from all of you guys is, yes, understanding my story, but you're not going to see me mad or see me upset. Like, it is what it is. Like, if I get hit in the face with a snowball from a 7-year-old, like, I may not be happy while I'm punching that 7-year-old in the face, but afterwards I'm going to smile. Like, It is what it is. No big deal. All also they can post an Instagram pic to tell everyone what good people they are. Yeah, facts, traveling. That's why I've been so up and down about posting everything that I did. I was at the grocery store today, and I'm sitting there getting my stuff, blah blah blah, and this guy behind me just puts up a jug of milk. No big deal. It's just a jug of milk. One, I was like, "That all you getting?" He was, "Yes, sir." I was like, "I'm gonna get his stuff too," and I paid for it. Literally, it's $2-3, bro. Like it's no big deal. And so I'm on the phone with Fish and Football. I'm just talking, and I'm sitting there paying for it, whatever. And I'll pay for him. All right, I'll see you later. He walks by and he was like, "Hey man, like I really appreciate that." And he patted me on the back. That's not going to help him pay his bills. My reason of doing that is not to show people, oh, Tiger Baskin's a really good person. I do things out of I do acts of kindness because I want people to know that that's still out there. That at a random point, he may have had a bad day. Dude may have been going through something. And that happened, and that kind of re-sparked his faith in, like, there really is good out there in the world. So that's why I love doing things. But kind of between on, posting stuff, or I want to post it because I want to share stuff, but at the same time, I don't. I'm just kind of torn between that. America fell in love with a show called Survivor where other people actually live. Yes. Yes. BA facts, no printer, fishing. Not all teenagers are like that. I know, Jacob. Our son lives in the nicest house I've ever lived in. He has no idea of struggle or worrying about being robbed or hungry. And we are actually working on him having that. We're actively. Yeah, and I believe that. Like, not after just meeting you guys, but knowing you over these last few months and always hanging out with Pete every Friday. Like, you guys seem like some really awesome parents. Like, for real. And then seeing how you were with your kids there. Now, I don't know, behind closed doors, baby Pete Jr., y'all may throw him up into the ceiling fan. I have no idea. But I just you guys seem like very chill parents, and I know they're kids and they're gonna be kids. So you're gonna have to discipline them and do this and that. But they're definitely lucky to have parents who think that way. Of actually taking the time to do those things. I'm in a good place. I couldn't say that 2 years ago. It's really because of Lou in this community. I know, BA, and that's what makes me so happy is you knowing that. Not because I'm like, yes, I'm a part of the community. We help BA's life be better, but because 2 years ago, BA didn't fully know herself. Couldn't fully decide what she wanted. And I didn't know you 2 years ago, but I know that. And it's like now you seem confident enough to say those things, confident enough to make those decisions to say that. And that's why I'm happy for you. Because it's good to know that you're happy, but it's good to know that you're not only a strong person, but you're taking hold of your life. Like you're grabbing your life by the horns and like, I'm going to do it the way I want to do it. And that's why I'm happy. Not like we have it all, but he's much more comfortable. Understand it for sure. TB wanted for assault. No, Jacob, the 7-year-old was blind. He couldn't see who was punching him. Sorry. Okay. The same every time at a curb store and people start digging for change and counting coins just because I'm in a hurry, to be honest. Jay, no, I got you. I do that too, Jay. Not because I'm a good person, because I'm impatient as hell. Yeah. So that's it. Guys, I did not plan on staying on this long. I just wanted to get on and tell you guys everything that was happening, and it turned into this, which things happen for a reason. It makes me happy to be able to get all this off my chest and talk to you guys about things, but I just wanted you all to know, yes, TB is in a good place. It's becoming an even better place. Things are moving forward very, very fast. And I'm going to keep you guys included. What's up, Lee? I'm going to keep you guys included and keep you updated. But I hope that I inspire you guys to make decisions or, take steps or whatever the case may be. Hopefully I just inspire you to smile. Heck, or have a, 44 minutes, worth of a stream. I hope that you guys needed this 44 minutes. I just do what I feel. And if that's what this was supposed to be, it's supposed to be it. Yeah, I agree, Chase. And thank you, Jay. I know, and I know I don't get on here all day and preach Jesus Christ, and I don't get on here and tell you guys to donate 10% of your money to me. I don't do all that, but I just know that we all have gone through things, and a lot of us go through things that we don't like to tell other people. And sometimes we just need to hear that certain thing, or to hear that story, or whatever the case may be, for us to make that step. Man, I don't know what my PayPal is. I'll find it real quick. Hold on. Thank you, Mrs. Pete. Me too. Me too. Braj says at breakfast, we had breakfast at Cracker Barrel this morning, and no crap, I asked for the check, and the waiter said the older gentleman that was beside picked up y'all's check because he Wow, you reminded him of his past. That's awesome, dude. Tithing to Tiger. Yeah. We are here today to, if you will, go ahead and pass around that plate. We are here today to talk about, guys, if you don't have change, just go ahead and put the whole bill in. It'll be all right. We are here today. Yeah. And so, like I said, I'm just really appreciative of you guys. I think the support is something that I will never be able to. You guys, nobody will ever be able to match y'all's support. And I say this all the time about YouTube. You guys could be doing whatever you wanted to do right now. Jay, there you go. I got you. There you go. You guys could be doing whatever you wanted to do right now, and instead you're hanging out here. And whether that may be for a reason, whether that's just supporting TB, I will always be grateful for that. So I know, whether it's 3 people watching, whether it's 3,000 people watching, I'm always going to be me, because I know there's always going to be that one person, or always going to be that 10 people who just need it, who need to hear it. So that's words of the day from Tiger. I think this was a much needed stream for me as well. I'm human too, and I need confidence, and I need stuff like that. And I think you guys have what missing team, Pizza Woman. So it's helping, dude. No crap to you. I picked up the older couple next to us, paid it for, and left the waitress $20 tip. Yeah, exactly. And it's you just feel it. You know what I mean? That's you just feel it. So see you, Pigskin Pete. But y'all, I love you. Love you guys a lot, for real. And I know tonight I've already had a few of y'all already hitting me up, especially Nate the Great. I'm sure tonight we'll be doing another gaming stream. So you guys that want to come on and say hey, whatever, come on, hit the like button, do whatever. You don't have to. I'll try to play a little bit of music, but not too loud like I did the first couple of times. But yeah, for real. Yes, cheers, traveling. But yeah, Jacob, see y'all. Your boy is gonna go, I guess, go outside and shoot around, go shoot basketball or something. We may do it at like 9. Chase may do it a little bit before, but yeah, I'm out. I appreciate you guys. I love you. If you need anything, you guys know you can hit me up at tigerbaskins@gmail.com. Just let me know. But I think I'm about to head upstairs, and I'm gonna hang out with people and then go work out and exercise. I know, Raj, and that's why I love you. Hell, I love all of y'all. But y'all be safe, okay? Y'all need anything, you can hit me up. Peace, y'all.